Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with Ray Brownfield. Ray, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
And let me grab the camera. Thank you, Joey, as I usually do. And Ray, this was one you bought new.
Yes.
And what is this?
It's a 1999 Ford Cobra SVT convertible.
The Cobra. So how did you know you wanted a Cobra?
You know, I always wanted a fast car, and I had never had one. As a kid, my dad would never let me have something like this, so finally I got old enough to where I thought maybe I could be more responsible to myself. So my wife said, yeah, go ahead, and so we ordered it. I think it was in the fall of 1998. Yeah, it was, in November.
Good wife, by the way, who let you order a muscle
She's really
car.
turned out to be a wonderful person.
Yeah, good. You knew that, and so she says, oh, just go order it.
Yeah,
Did she get a couch or something? Or?
Yeah, well, I treated her well, I hope.
All right. Okay, go ahead. So here it is. It comes in, and what happens?
Well, we found out, and I wasn't as cognizant of this as those people who are really into speed, that the dynamometers on these were saying that they weren't pushing out the horsepower they're supposed to. So it's a recall by Ford, free. So you can take it in, and they would take the exhaust manifold off, all the exhaust parts, because they thought there was a restriction, as well as they re-pulleyed it, they re-chipped it. It came out with another, maybe up to another 50 horsepower, and I said, this works for me.
Yeah,
and it was fast enough for me the way it was.
That's a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day.
That's a good day. And we've got some of the Mustang Club badges there. So you've always been kind of a Ford guy?
I really have for many, many years. I think as a kid, my first car was a 51 Ford and a 57 Ford, so yeah.
And it just kept, it kept working for you.
It's worked. Yep, it sure has. Yep.
We're in the overall side stance there. We'll just step back one more so people can enjoy that. And a little bit of a forgotten time frame for some of the Mustangs. You know, the retro ones came out, and yep, people took a lot of. But you know, the fun part about this is every Mustang. You know, I say like every Corvette. They all kind of have their following. And they get cooler every year that you don't see them.
They really do. And 1999 was a new platform. It had more angular edges to it than what the previous ones did. So, you know, well, you liked what they did, and this was a new platform at that point in time. So
I want to even show like there's a little edging to the lights there. I hope that comes out. If I do it maybe sideways, that people can kind of see that the lights actually kind of stick out kind of sideways there. Snake bite. Nice. We've got the dual exhaust, as you can see here, and the cutouts. So that all looks great.
You see the SVT Cobra right there. That's a special vehicle team. There was actually these engines were pretty much hand done by special teams at Ford Motor Company.
And that looks great. Let's take a look at the interior. I'll let you pull that open. We'll get the door there. Nice full door. Little carpet down here. Very easy instrumentation. Nice seats. Are these leather seats?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say they didn't look like vinyl seats.
No, they're leather.
Wow, nice.
And really a great sound system. Really good sound system.
And it's got the Cobra right there in the middle, so you don't forget. And the Cobra floor mats, were those standard for the factory?
That was an addition.
Okay, that's all right.
Ordered. Yep.
Let me just get in.
Made by Ford, though.
Rear defogger. Everything's pretty clean as far as, you know, there's the lights. How'd you like the white gauges?
I liked it. Yeah. That was pretty cool back then.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, back then that was a new thing.
And that was neat. And now we've got the center, the mirror there has a few little pieces to it. You can see. And the back, it's got the stereo back there where you can hear it. That was the stereo Ray was talking about. It's got the 4-speed. Track control, 5-speed. Yeah, track control. Tell me about that.
Yeah, you can set that in and out from the standpoint of what you want regarding any kind of slippage in the differential. So when I raced it, of course, I changed that into where I get complete grip.
Okay. So this is the standard. What do we have here?
Well, this thing is got, we can do, we
This
can
says
go
Ford
CD
on it.
and we can go cassette. So this is.
So these are cassettes and CDs. This all came from the factory
Yeah,
this way?
oh yes, absolutely. Yep.
Wow, so you had like a dual stacked
Yeah.
radio.
That's right.
Wow, I can't say I recall
No
seeing that.
cassettes anymore. But,
Yeah, set the parking brake.
Yep.
And this is fog lights. And this is
No.
this one. Is this a fog light?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, yep, you're fine.
And then this is what here? A lighter?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It sure is.
All right, and there's the speaker there. Yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about with that. And actually, I want to just get that, the Ford Mach.
Yeah.
And it's got speakers here. It's got speakers in the back.
Yeah.
We're not kidding around with the speakers here.
Yep.
All right, let's pop the hood.
All right.
Let's see this engine that they had to re-give it some more horsepower. Oh yeah, ooh, that's filled it out. There we go.
And here's a special tag they put on it when they redid the, souped up the engine a bit.
And they said,
And that was all factory done.
wow, that's a good moment.
It was.
Just gonna hit those before I. All right, so that's all on the hood, as you can see. Okay,
Here's what they do with the SVT team. They actually signed, the guys who did the engine actually did that. Which I thought was kind of neat. They're the ones who put the engine together from Ford.
That's nice. Hand built, 4.6 liter.
Yep.
And it's all stock under here,
Every bit of it.
all clean.
Every bit of it.
And you can actually see there's the ground, so we've got some room here. Those are some monster valve covers.
Yeah, they are.
Wow, that is a big valve cover. And that looks great.
And it's not turbocharged. They did that later on, but not in this year. They still hadn't done that yet on the Cobras.
Okay. So that is so I just want to get both sides of this engine, let people enjoy, and get some of the badging here, some of the details on the caps. Let me just do that so that cap makes a little more sense to people. And come around this side, give people a flavor of that. And that looks great. Ray, let's shut the hood. Have you stand right next to your car. Stand right next to it, Ray. Perfect. Thanks for being on My Car Story.
Thank you.